episode of Creative Writing Advice with me, JJ Barnes. If you don't know me, I am the author of How to Write a Story, which is out now. I also have all these videos over here on YouTube and a writing advice blog. My goal over here is to inspire and encourage creativity so that we can get more stories out into the world. Normal episodes, I take a piece of writing advice or a story structure technique, something about characterization. I break it down, I reference pop culture, stories that you'll probably know, things if you don't know them, I explain them and just try to make it really accessible and understandable. Because I want you to be able to write your stories, basically, that's what I want. However, Monday is a little bit different. So on Monday, I do Ask Me Anything, and I've been doing this for a few weeks now, and it came about because I was getting sent questions about all sorts of things, and I thought, well, I will throw it out there and say, if you want to ask me anything, this is your opportunity. So what I do is I get sent questions, I put them all in here, see, little bag full of magic tricks, which is all the questions they've been sent. I pull them out at random, some are older, some are newer, and I answer them as best I can, and I get questions about all sorts of things. Some stuff I don't know why you want to know, but you do, and that is what I set out for, so I will do my best to answer everything. I've actually had a really surprisingly, a large number sent this week. I'm not sure why, I don't know what inspired a bunch of people, but I've had loads of questions come in, so my bag is really full right now. So I haven't got a hope of doing all of them in one day, but as I say, I'll just keep going. And I always say this every time, I will keep doing these videos until you get bored and tell me to stop. So we'll start. I'll see what I come up with. So I'll dig deep, I'll swoosh them around. Okay, question number 1. Have you tried peanut butter with jam? Actually, no. I know that's a really popular peanut butter and jelly thing in America. I know that is something that is like the normal food. But no, I've never had it. I love peanut butter. I do love peanut butter. I like jam well enough. I've just never, I should mix them together. It's very popular. I'm just being unimaginative and not trying it, but I will. I promise. Whoever asked that question, I'm going to try it. Right. Do you or have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? You know what? I never have. A bunch of my friends do, and they did when we were kids, and they still do now. And I love the Dungeons and Dragons episodes of Community. That's brilliant. That's really cool. But I've never done it. I don't really have time at the minute to sort of invest myself in that. I'm so busy. I have so many things I don't get time to do, and I mean, especially at the minute with the whole lockdown thing, I can't imagine an opportunity to sit around a table and play a game like that. But I know loads of people love it, and it's very imaginative and creative from what I've seen, so I'd probably really enjoy it. I've just never actually done it. But maybe I should add that to my list of things to do too, along with my peanut butter and jam. Okay. In 2021, what is your best moment? What a question. We're like halfway through January 2021, and it's been busy, hasn't it? In terms of the news and things going on. I've just done an interview for an education thing, a collection of videos from people who all over the world who teach children about different skills, and I've just done an interview talking about creative writing, obviously, and teaching it to children, and that was great. I had a really good time doing that. I got to talk about the thing that I'm so passionate about, and with like a really interesting interviewer, Anna, and that was a really cool opportunity. I loved that because I love my work so much. So that, in terms of career, I'd say that's probably up there. We're only halfway through. I was very relieved when they closed the schools. That was a good day, because not because I like the schools being closed or the virus, obviously I don't. I think, and I wish my children got the opportunity to go to school for their proper education, but it was worrying me and stressing me. So many reports and awful stories about the dangers, and so when they closed the schools, I wouldn't say happy moment, but relief. I felt a sense of relief that at least that was something I didn't have to worry about anymore. So we're not far through. I'm hoping there's going to be more soon. Okay. Let me see. I've got so many. I don't know why suddenly I've had so many. It's cool. Okay, what have I got? Why is Dr. Pepper the best? Because it's delicious. I love Dr. Pepper. I used to drink so much Dr. Pepper when I was younger, and I could, you know, just drink fizzy drinks all the time and not, like, come out all pimply and gross. It plays havoc with me now if I drink that much pop. I barely drink any pop now, but I do love a Dr. Pepper. It's absolutely delicious. Oh, one just fell out. I'll do this one. Okay. Do you lie to your kids about Santa? Absolutely not. I don't lie to my children about Santa at all. They know that Mummy communicates with Father Christmas, Santa, and that they are, you know, they are gifted their gifts, and they respect the responsibility of leaving out carrot for Rudolph and mince pie for Father Christmas, and that they respect the tradition of Christmas and Father Christmas and Santa and elves. They respect it, and I respect their right to respect and celebrate that period of time as is right and proper for children. Next question. Okay. What is your favourite drink on a cold evening? You know, whenever you ask questions about what I do in the evening, I always say wine. Don't know why. Very cold evenings, I do love a red wine. But the problem is I get really bad red wine headache. So I don't drink red wine very often because it really, I get a great headache right here if I have more than like one glass. And I like the opportunity to have a second, especially if we're talking about like a cold evening and a fireplace and a glass of red wine. I'm gonna want a little more, and I'll suffer for it. So I don't drink it, even though it would be my favourite. It would be my choice if I could magically erase the risk of the red wine headache. So it's my favourite in another world, an alternative reality. Right. Okay. Shrek or Donkey? Probably Donkey. Donkey's hilarious. Yeah. Donkey. It's funny when I get these little short questions and I can flash through them and empty my bag a little bit here. I'm like, boing, done, next. Okay. What do you usually do on a Sunday? Well, it depends, because I work every day. I said that before. I don't really take days off. I took Christmas Day off. But I don't generally take days off from work because I have too much to do and I'm too motivated. I care about my work too much. I tend to put everything in. Obviously I do like spend time with my children as well. I'm not like a complete monster. But I work on a Sunday. Quite often I'll edit a video for YouTube on a Sunday, ready for the Monday morning. So this video will probably be edited on tomorrow, or like soon, so that it can go out on Monday. And generally work, and football's usually on, especially this time of year. We have the football on a Sunday because we like to watch, especially if it's Liverpool, but we watch all the football really. Okay. Right. What is your horoscope? Well, my star sign is Scorpio. I'm a November baby. My horoscope, I don't know. I don't know what my horoscope would be for this week. I don't tend to read them. I know that the Scorpio traits, many of them relate to me. I feel represented by my star sign. But I don't know what my horoscope is for this week, I'm afraid. Maybe you can tell me. Tell me what the Scorpio horoscope is for this week, because I don't know. Okay. Let me see. Do you think crying is a sign of strength or weakness? It's not necessarily a sign of either. It's not necessarily a sign of sadness. It's not necessarily, like, I've cried for all sorts of things. I don't think it makes me weak or strong. I cry really easily. I cry when I'm really happy. I have like full happy tears. I will ugly cry when I'm really happy, when something really good happens. I cry when I'm sad. I cried watching Jojo Rabbit the other night. I cry when things are just beautiful and moving. And I don't think, like, for me, I don't take either of them as a sign of strength or weakness. I guess you could. I know that the gender stereotypes are so toxic, and I know that boys will often be taught like real men don't cry and it's weak. And I'm sure there's like campaigns in the opposite, that strength is like, but I don't think anyone should do either campaigns, in my own opinion. I think gender stereotypes are horrible, and just, if you're feeling emotional, cry. It doesn't necessarily mean anything other than you're having emotions. I don't think either. I think it's literally just how you personally and your body responds to certain emotional stimuli. I think it's really sad that we put so much expectation on people to respond according to what, like, you've got a penis so you can't cry, or you've got a vagina so you should. No. Just, it's nonsense. I've seen men, women, children all cry. It doesn't mean they're strong or weak. It means they're having an emotional response to something. Like, I think everyone needs to chill out with this stuff, with the labels on things, personally. Okay. In 2021, what is your saddest moment? You know what? I got really, really sad because my granddad, he got his first dose of the vaccine, and he was supposed to get another one. And we were going to go and take the kids, and obviously still socially distanced. I wasn't going to go like run up and hug him, but we were going to drive over to Birmingham and stand like outside and just get to see my granddad and wave to him. And then the vaccine got delayed, so he couldn't have that, and lockdown came, so we couldn't even drive over anyway. And I'd put off going to see my granddad because I thought he was going to get the vaccine. And I was like, I'm not rushing it, I'm not pressuring anything, I'm going to just wait until he's safe and then take my kids round. And I got really, really sad. I felt quite, yeah, I got really, really glum, because I feel like I don't know when it'll be now. I don't know. I missed an opportunity at Christmas because I wanted to play it safe and keep my granddad safe. And now I regret it, and I wish I'd taken them. But what can you do? But it breaks my heart. It does. It does break my heart. I'm not going to do many more. 2, I think, because I've done quite a lot. Okay. Would you rather have fame or knowledge? Knowledge. I do quite a public-facing job, obviously. And I write, and I want people to read my work. And so I know that if I was successful, because I'm not, I would like to be. I mean, I'm relatively successful, I suppose, but I'm not successful compared to people who do my job and are like mega successful. I'm tiny fish. I'm really tiny fish. So basically, if success in my career invites fame, purely because it's quite public facing, but it's not something I ever wanted. What I want is to do my job and do it well and have my work like benefit people and my books to be enjoyed. But the idea of fame in and of itself terrifies me. It absolutely terrifies me, because I like to be left alone. I like privacy and quiet, and I don't like crowds. And the idea of having people pry into my life and all the mistakes and things I've done, the stuff I regret that I have to try and live with and emotionally process, having that, like, people want, like, oh no, I feel like the people who are famous they lose so much. So yeah, I would choose knowledge, because I feel like knowledge is essentially what I'm focusing on anyway with my work, because sharing knowledge for the creation of stories, that interests me, that I care about and I'm passionate about. Fame, it doesn't sound like a nice thing to have, but it kind of, as I say, if I get successful, it kind of comes as a package deal, and I wish it didn't. Okay, this is my last one. Which person in your family do you look most like? I look like my mom, and my mom looks like her mom, and her mom looks like her mom. The women in my family, we have a really strong genetic line where we all kind of look like little clones of each other. My mom is a lot taller than me. Like my mom and my grandmother, my mother's mother was a model, and she was 6 foot tall, and my mom is 6 foot tall, and I'm not 6 foot tall. But in terms of my face, I look a lot like my mother and my grandmother. But they got all the height, they got like the amazing long legs, and I just got little legs. Thank you very much for watching another one of my videos. As I say, I got sent like so many questions. I don't even, like, look at this. You've just got so many questions in here. If you want to add more, you are completely welcome still. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, it's interesting. I'm fascinated to know what people want to know. So yeah, you can send them in. You can either do a comment on here, or I have an askfm account where I'm just JJ Buns, and there's also Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I get them from all over the place. If you go to my website, which is jjbuns.co.uk, you'll find links there where you can send anything you want, and there's also links to all my books, my film and TV work, and everything that I've got going on with that. Yeah, oh, and if you subscribe to this channel, I always forget something. If you subscribe to this channel, I'm putting out a video every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and yeah, I will be back again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.